Just as 1983 saw our economy recovering, it saw a new sense of purpose in our armed forces and foreign policy. In the military, morale has soared. Some pundits used to claim we could only attract recruits when our economy was weak. But now, even with a strong economy and growing opportunities in civilian life, our armed forces are attracting more and better qualified recruits than ever. There's one statistic that shows just how dramatic the turnaround has been. If 1979 Air Force retention rates had continued, 3 out of 4 pilots would have left the service after their first tours. In 1983, better than 3 out of 4 stayed in. Morale has improved partly because we've given our men and women in uniform better pay and better equipment. But I just have to believe the courage of our soldiers and Marines in Lebanon and Grenada has a lot to do with it. And as we celebrate the new year, I wonder whether you would all join Nancy and me in setting aside a moment to remember those who in 1983 gave their lives in the cause of freedom, and to pray for those brave young men spending this day so far from home. In foreign policy this year, we've given firm support to democratic leadership in Central America. In Grenada, we set a nation free. In Asia, our trip to Japan and Korea further strengthened our partnership with those nations. In Europe, 1983 saw the NATO alliance pass through harsh trials, but the alliance has emerged more firmly united than ever, more ardent in the cause of freedom and peace, more dedicated to the paths of deterrence and dialogue. In Lebanon, the road to peace has proven long and hard, but there has been progress that would have been impossible without our Marines and the other troops in the multinational peacekeeping force. Representatives of all Lebanese factions agreed in Geneva to recognize the government of President Amin Gemayel, and talks have begun that will broaden the government's base. It isn't easy, progress is painfully slow, but progress is being made. 1983 was a good year for America. If all of us keep pulling together, we can make 1984 even better. Happy New Year, and until next week, thanks for listening, and God bless you all.